welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome. So today I'm going to do a set of purple goth nails. I've been wanting to do that for a little while, and finally I just took the time to go through all my stuff, find a few things. It's going to be super easy. I'm hoping it won't be long, but we all know how these go, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll show you what I'm using as I go through, and if the items are still available, I will put them in the description as far as their links go, and yeah, we'll go from there. So sit back, enjoy, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so I've already got my tips on the stand. These are full coverage tips, and these are Nail Couture's long stiletto. These are part of their 1, 2, 3 go system. I love these tips. I have quite a few of them, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do my set with that. As you can tell, these are not prepped, okay? They're not going on anybody. I'm gonna put them on my practice hand Jessica, but as you can also tell, the inside of these have been etched. So a lot of the newer tips that they have for 1, 2, 3 go, they've been etched, and they're super easy to use. So anyways, that's those. Okay, and then I'm going to use Nail Couture's. This is 002. This is a black gel polish, and I absolutely love this. So like I said, these, I haven't prepped them on top or anything, so, because they're not going on anybody. So I'm going to go ahead and give, I cannot talk today, oh my goodness. So I'm going to give each one of these just a thin coat. And most of the time with the black, this one anyways, one coat is enough. And as you know, with black, you don't want to go too thick because it will wrinkle. And then when it wrinkles, it peels, and then you've got wet gel polish underneath and a mess. And I only know this because I have done it. So I'm going to use a few stickers and some charms, and I honestly cannot remember where most of those came from, but I do know that you can order them off of Amazon, Shein, or Temu, because that's where I get most of my supplies. As far as the charms and stickers go. Okay, and all of the products that I'm using, I have purchased, so this isn't sponsored by anybody. Okay, so these are all coated. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, so these are cured, and I'm just going to, it's just a, I don't even know if it's going to work, but anyways, I am thinking about, I have a couple cat eyes here that I use, and these are from Born Pretty, and these, they work really, really well. This is a glass cat magnetic in black. Okay, and then I'm going to use their Moonlight Cat Magnetic White, and I'm also going to use, I do like Born Pretty. I love their polishes. They work really well. So I'm going to use Born Pretty's. This is a JN46. It's a jelly polish, and I'm thinking that it's going to be absolutely gorgeous on top of the cat eye. The silver one, I think, is what I'm going to do. Or the white, sorry, not silver. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cover a couple of these. So when I do cat eyes, I always do them one at a time. I try really hard not to do like, if you do all three, okay, I'm doing three, and I can't talk today. Please forgive me. Oh my gosh. I find it easier to do one at a time, because when you go through and you do the magnet on the polish, the pigments tend to disperse again once you get to the last nail. The first one you did, everything tends to just go away, and you don't want that. Okay, so I am just doing not anything in particular. I'm going to go ahead and cure this for 10 seconds. Just like a flash cure. And then let's see here. I might just do that. Yeah. I'll have 2 accent nails. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so I'll pull this one out. Pop that one in. And then when I've got them all painted, I will do a full 60 seconds on them. That little guy came off. Okay. And then these will all be in matte, with a matte top coat. So pretty. Okay. So I'll get that one on there. I'm going to go ahead and cure this one for 10. And then these two, I am going to try. I'm going to attempt an ombre with them. I'm just curious if that will work with the 2 cat eyes. Okay. Gotta find my. Okay, let's do it that way. So let's see here. I'll do the white one first. So I want this towards the tip. I'm going to do this one up here. And then I'm just going to blend these together, hopefully, like such. And it may take a couple coats. I should have done this ahead of time, sorry. So the sponge will actually soak up some of that polish, of which, of course, I don't want to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and get this. Going like such. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 coats. I'm going to go ahead and put this in for 10. All right, so these have all been cured for 10 seconds. They're just a quick cure. Like I said, they'll all go back in for a full cure. And then these 2 accent nails, I'm going to do 2 coats on them. And I'm not sure if it's going to work. I was hoping that you might be able to see the difference between the black and the white, but we shall see. All right, so this has already been soaked with gel polish. And yes, I knew better. I should have put it on and I didn't. Okay, so just gonna blend that a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, put this on the stand. I'm gonna pop all these in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then we will do 2 coats on those accent fingers. All right, get the second coat on here real quick. I don't know that there's a huge difference after doing the magnet. And these are the tips that are going to have the charms and the stickers. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, 10 seconds. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in, and then I'll just cure both of those for a full 60. And then I'm gonna do the purple jelly. So they're all gonna have purple jelly on them, but those 2 are just curing real quick. Oh my goodness, I hope that is, oh, I hope that's showing up. Okay. these jelly colors from Born Pretty. They have a ton of them on their website. They may have them on Amazon, I'm not for certain. I bought these off of their website, so oh my goodness, so pretty. So like I said, I'm going to do these in matte top coat. And if they don't look like what I'm anticipating, I can easily just put a no wipe top coat on. Okay. So these ones are completely cured now. So I'm going to go ahead and put the purple on. And then we'll just cure these all together for 60 seconds. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get these cured. Oh my gosh, love it. Okay, sorry. 60 seconds. All right, so 3 of them are going to get transfer foil. I'm going to use the Nail Art Foil Glue by Makartt. This is my go-to glue when it comes to the foil. So I am just going to I'm going to take these off. Those are not getting foiled. Okay, and then I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. And this glue is a lot like when I was telling you about the black. If you've got too much on, it wrinkles. So I'm just trying to do a thin coat. And the whole nail is not going to be covered with the foil because I don't want to hide the cat eye. Oh my gosh, I really hope that that is just getting picked up. That purple is amazing. Okay, so those are gonna go for 30 seconds. And then I'm just gonna cut just a small piece. I'm just gonna dab the purple, the foil on. Like I said, not the whole nail. A little will go a long way. So these foils I purchased off of eBay back in 2006 when I became a licensed nail tech. And they still work today, so yeah. I don't know if eBay still has them. If they do, that would be lovely. Okay, so we're just gonna, oh, this nail just really wants to come off that. Hold on here. Okay. just going to zhuzh them up a little bit. I do not want to lose that cat eye. Okay. So these ones will get top coated in a minute. And then these here are the ones that I am going to decorate. I'm trying to figure out which one's which. So let's see here. This is the one. Okay. I'm going to put a cross on that one. Okay, and then I have these filigree stickers. Again, I've had these ones for a while, and if I remember right, it came with 2 sheets. So these, like I said, Temu, Shein, Amazon. Chances are it was probably Shein or Temu. I just tend to get stickers off of there more often. Okay, I am going to put the top coat on when I am finished. And I'm just trying to find stickers that aren't going to take up too much space because I want the cross on there. Okay, and these stickers, I really like them. You put them on, they tend to stay down, and I'm hoping they're not going to make a liar out of me now. Some stickers you put on and they're like, nope. The edges are poking up. You can't, for the life of you, you can't get it to stick. Okay, and then this is Makartt Extra Strong Solid Nail Glue Gel. And I'm just going to put a dab in the middle. Just enough for that cross to stick. Because I do not want it going anywhere. Okay, yeah, it's, yeah, Whenever you're filming, what can go wrong will go wrong. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cure this one for 60 seconds, and then I will top coat these. Okay, now this one I was looking at. So I grabbed a rose and just a black bow. To put on. Okay, let's see here. So when it comes to the rhinestones and this bow and the cross, I won't put a top coat on that. I don't want to lose any detail, and I want to keep those somewhat shiny. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one out. Okay, 60 seconds for that one. And then these are all going to get top coated. In fact, I can just do that right now. So this is Born Pretty's, this is a matte top coat. Again, I've purchased these. They do send me a ton of polishes for review and everything and to do videos with, and I appreciate it. But like I said, I do like their products, so I purchase a lot of them on my own. Okay. Just going to go as close as I can up to the cross. Cover the stickers. This one is done. Go ahead and get this coated as well. So I'm going to get these covered, and then I'm going to go ahead and put these on Jessica and show you what they look like. All right, I'm hoping that the matte's gonna look good on there. If not, like I said, we can just put a shiny top coat on. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure these for 60 seconds. All right, so these are completely cured with the matte top coat, and I am loving those colors. The purples are just, oh my goodness. I think I may have to do that for my next set. I did red foil with gold, and I just did everything shiny, but I love these. So anyways, without, yeah, I'm not gonna go on too long. If this is a video that you enjoyed, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be back again shortly with another one. Cheers.